Great. Got to see if anybody's comes in. All right. Where the heck am I doing? Here we go. Just me. It's just me in here right now. So I gotta wait till see if people come in. Oh, you hear it after I said it here. I've turned off my the YouTube part, so it's like I know maybe. Didn't show that there.
Did you share it with anybody?
Yeah, I told Jesse. I texted. I put it on. I posted it, Susan, so it's on there. It says 2 people watching, so I guess you may be one of them out there.
Excuse me, darling. I have a message for you.
So I guess just have to sit here and wait till see somebody comes in and talks. If not, then Oh, the CNC is here. Hello. CNC has showed up. Thank you for coming. I was yeah, it says Tamara Brown's here, but I look in the participants. It just shows you and me. That's it. CNC. So, oh, I know what I was supposed to do. I'm supposed to do all of this. That's right. Copy this. And let's see. How am I supposed to? Devil Dog. Hey, Devil Dog. Eddie, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Get my the thing up there so you can. Let's see. I gotta figure this part. I go over here. Paste it here. There, that will open it up. So somebody can help come in, give me a hand. Tell me how what am I doing wrong here? I didn't know how to post it to the top part. Well, I wanted to post that link to the top so people could come in, but I'm not sure how to post it to the top. I'm on live chat. It. Anyways, okay, now how do I? Oh, let's see. What do I got to do here? I gotta. I know how to drop that off there. Okay, cool. So I just stay in with this one chat, I guess. You're now a moderator, Devil Dog. Let's see. Click on the. Okay. So on the 3 dots in live chat, it has the participants. It says toggle timestamps, send feedback, and community moderation. That's on the YouTube chat. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Dog, you can come up, if you want. I posted up there about, up where it says, so you can what? I put the link in there, yes. You can put it again here, I think. Is that where you want it? Pin message. Hey, thank you, sir. I got it. Oh, yeah, well, go ahead and jump in the shower then, bud. But thanks a lot for coming anyways. Like, like always, yours should help, even though you're a Marine. I won't hold that against you. Anybody want to come on up? It's fine.
Can we talk about the weather?
Here's listen. Okay, that's cool. Well, I don't know how it is in your parts of the woods, but our part here, it's cold and ice and snowing. Oh, actually snowing now. Pretty good sized flakes. Matter of fact, I'm already took care of things so somebody else could bowl for me tonight because there's no way I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, Deborah, we are covered in ice. We have we're below Highway 44, and it's there's a lot of ice out there right now. My wife jaundered off to the MFA store to get some feed, and she said it wasn't that bad when she first went out, but she said it's getting worse now. And she came back, and I looked outside earlier. My son put some hay away that we got. You'll see on the video that I bought 2 bales of hay from a guy that I know, and it was icy out, but the roads are covered in ice. Our road's covered in ice. They haven't even cleaned our road yet, and it was ice coming down pretty hard. My son said. Now it's gotten some big. Looking out the window, and I can see some big flakes coming down now. So, anyways, thanks for coming in, everyone. People who are coming in. I'm still, like I said, I'm still learning this stuff. And let's see, there we go. Try to figure out how to see both chats and see what's going on here. Let's see. Watch the weather. We're off 44. Are you on the north side of 44? Or are you on the south side of 44? Newport. Is that Newport? Is that Newport? Oh, you're in Rolla. Okay, I know where Rolla's at. I've been there. In fact, when I was going to Crowder College, we went up to St. Louis for a competition, and I was driving the van back. We all stopped at the Steak and Shake right there off of 44 in Rolla. If you're on the south side of 44, that's where they said the ice is going to be bad. And I call people that I know for bowling that are north of 44, and they said that it was actually clear roads, and they were saying, "You're not coming." I said, "Oh no, I've got solid ice down here." So I don't know without looking to see what the phone, my radar shows. Lebanon. Let's see. Rolla is just, yeah. Okay, it's just starting to get to you guys. It's just south of you right now, just starting to get there next to the Highway 63. It's just starting to show up on the radar. That's what it shows. Yeah, we've had ice here for the last couple of days too. And there was ice and then the snow and no rain, but then more ice came. Hi, Rebecca. Thanks for coming in. I'm planning on being off way before your live goes. I saw you earlier in Danny Days and saw that you were going live at 4:45 today. So I thought, well, I've had a lot of people tell me I need to do a live, and so I kept thinking, maybe I should do it today since I'm not going to go bowling, and do it before you do your live, and be sure I'm off way before your live gets on, so I don't interrupt with yours. Trying to figure out what a good time would be for me to do lives. And I would try to figure out different subjects to talk about. And I thought maybe one of the subjects that enough people are interested in is how I got to Missouri from San Diego and why. So if we get enough people in here that want to know about that, maybe I'll go ahead and talk about that. I texted Jesse from Daisy Days Ahead, let him know that I was going live. He said he'd try to be here. And Eddie is a moderator. He was here for a while. And he's in the phone. He's on the phone right now. On the phone at 8 p.m. Oh, he's at the phone on the phone at the moment. He was getting ready to take a shower, so he said he was just going to be listening. And let's see, Newport, Arkansas, Central Oklahoma. Deborah lives in Central Oklahoma. Are you going to the meetup in May, Deborah? We're going to have down there at Tens Lake. We plan on being there. People stay in there or not. Yeah, she's still in here. So where were you born in California, Rebecca? What part? I was born in North Hollywood, moved to Simi Valley and lived there until I was 18, and then I went in the Navy. Okay. I should leave that up there. So Rebecca's here, Deborah's here, and CNC Farms are here, and Eddie is lurking. I know he's lurking. So let's see. What am I looking at here? I should be looking. Oh, I know. Actually, yes, I check over here to see how it says we got 3 watching, and I got 3 likes. So, San Bernardino. Yeah, I know San Bernardino. I was like, it's probably, well, you probably don't know because you didn't live, that's when you're 2 years old. I lived in Simi Valley for like 16 years. So, let's see. How did I get to Missouri from California? Not at this time. What do you mean by not at this time? You don't want me to talk about that now, or you want me to make that another live video? Yes, 44 does get bad with the signs the weather gets bad. But Jake said, I've got my phone here, and it says you're just south of Rawl, or right around south of Rawl. It's just getting there now. You might start seeing some ice pellets come down. There's Tamara Brown. Hi, Tamara. Welcome back. I saw you came in earlier. everybody keeps saying kept telling me I need to do a live. And Rebecca says she started doing her live. She's going to do one a month, I guess, on the end of the month. Well, I'm going to try to do them a little more frequent, I think. St. Charles. Where is St. Charles at? For St. Charles. Let's see. Where is St. Charles at? St. Clair. Oh, St. Charles is up near. Let's see. That's right. That's so closer to St. Louis. Hey, Big Matt. How are you doing this afternoon? Big Matt's down in Texas, I'm pretty sure. I pretty remember Big Matt's down in Texas. We get a few people in here. So you guys want to say, tell you where your weather's at or how your weather's at. That's something we can chat a little bit. Here it's snowing and the flakes are getting bigger. It's 20. Well, it says 20 degrees from the last time I checked it. Let me see what it says now. Up 21. So we have a heat wave here now. Oh, you're not going to come to meet up? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, it's you can come on the Saturday if you like. You're not that far. Big Matt, are you coming to the? Let's see, yes. Are you going to meet up at Lake Stockton? You know what? I saw that Jan was doing a meetup at Lake Stockton. I think Susan and I might drive up for the day up there. We're not going to probably be there all day, but we might come up there just to pop in and say hello to everybody. We know Jan. We met her at a Homestead conference I guess a Homestead meetup, you call it, last year. And we might come up to that Lake Stockton one. I don't remember the dates. I'm going to have to find the dates and check it out again. But I think we might drive up for the day. It all depends on what's happening around the farm, if animal wise and feed wise. And, I'd like to be able to cut hay before I have my knee surgery in June. So, because I'll be on my back for at least 30 days, they said, I'll be able to get up, walk around a little bit, but I won't be able to ride on the tractor, won't be able to ride in the mule, won't be able to walk around for any long period of time. So, I'll have to see what's happening on that weekend. You're gonna go the day on Saturday. That's on to the one at Lake Stockton. I'm sorry. Is it Jan at CNC? I have to look at my book. See, I got it written down. I'm trying to remember his names. CNC. I've got a list of addresses that we send cards out and stuff and names to people. That's how I'm trying to keep everybody straight. Jane, where is it? Where is CC? Oh, it's Ashley. Okay. Ashley. Got it. I found it. Ashley. Okay. So you're going to Lake Stockton on this Saturday, or are you going to go down to the 10 Kilo Lake? Hey, there's Devil Dog. I'll bring Devil Dog on up.
What's up? I heard you, Jerry, when you're like, well, Devil Dog was here, but he left. No, I was in the shower, but I had my phone sitting on the counter listening.
Yeah, I knew you were what do they call it? Lurking in the background while you're showering. Lurking while you're showering. Should I have sang to you or something while you're in the shower?
And then my wife come and got the phone because she needed it for something. I guess she was on her phone and stuff. So then I wasn't listening to you no more. And I'm like, okay, I have to hurry and get out now because now I can't hear him.
That's all right. There's no hurry. I mean, everybody keeps telling me I need to go live, and so I thought, well, I know Rebecca's going live at 4:45 today.
Yeah,
I thought that was a kind of weird time, 4:45. It was on half hour, but it's fine,
Well, because Des gets off work and gets home at 4:30, and so Rebecca wanted to go live at 4. but Des wouldn't get home till 4:30. So then Rebecca wanted to give her a little bit of play time, give her time to get on and get ready and everything else. That's why she set it for 4:45.
Ah,
And so, yeah, I got to be at Rebecca's, and then I don't know how long she's going to go for, but then I got to watch cartoons to go to DJ's Cartoon Universe at 8 Central tonight. And then I got the Good Cop Bad Dog show at midnight. So Tuesdays are my busy freaking day.
yeah.
So,
Well, I just did this, because I had Jesse telling me I needed to go live, and Dale from Nine Acres telling me I needed to go live, and Tony said I needed to go live. Everybody's telling me I needed to go live.
hey, Jerry, you need to go live, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you told me I needed to go live.
Yeah.
So I thought, I don't know really what's a good time, and I thought I usually bowl on Tuesday evenings, and with the weather we're having, we're basically iced in right now, and I'm not going to make it a Joplin. And with this, in fact, the snow flakes are coming down. They're about that big around right now, and I thought, well, I'm not going to drive out this stuff. It's just, to me, it's not worth it. So I called around to everybody to be sure the team was going to be full, and hang on here. Rebecca's coming up too. I'm going to add her here.
Oh no, I'm leaving. Bye.
So I thought, I go live before Rebecca goes live, and that way I know I'm not cutting into her time. Look at unplugged his headphones. He can't hear what's going on now.
Yeah, you seen my headset come unplugged.
Yeah. So anyways, I thought, well, I'll go live for an hour ahead of her, and go at 2:00 and just do a little hour show and see what people want to even become interested in seeing the thing. We've got, I don't know what it says have live in here right now. I'm not really as savvy. I do have another.
Hey, there's Jesse. He's here.
Jesse's here now.
Yep.
Hey, Jesse, just got on.
I just wanted to thank you for coming to my channel when it's time. That's what.
Okay, Jesse can pop in here. He's whenever he wants to pop in, he can pop in. He's got moderator. Plus, he's also got I think he has access to it also.
Well, ain't Jesse special?
Well, he's helped me out set my whole thing up. And yes, Jesse is special.
Yes, he is special.
They call him special, Jesse.
I've met Jesse in person. He's not that special.
Oh, watch out. He may come here and have fighting words. Army and Marines fighting out here.
I've met Jesse 3 times. 4.
Yeah, well,
One,
I'm getting to meet Jesse at the Kinteller, and hopefully you're going to be there.
I'm not. I will not be there.
Oh, you're not going to go?
I can't.
Oh.
I don't have the truck that we have is got like 263 or 67,000 miles on it. And so it's not a very reliable truck, and I don't want to get halfway to Oklahoma or whatever and it break down.
Yeah, you stop at Jesse's, let him and pick him up. Or let him pick you up.
Now, I'm sure Jesse and Lisa don't want me around for the ride. Oh, there he is. See you later.
That would be one oorah too many.
Oh,
what's going on, fella?
Hey,
Jesse.
Congratulations.
Are you happier now, Jesse, that I'm doing a live?
I'm glad you are. I mean, you finally had to pull the Band-Aid off. I know that Double Dog's been trying to prompt you, and everybody else been trying to prompt you.
I got it. I'm still learning this stuff because I couldn't figure out how to. I was afraid to click on the thing earlier. It said to do a live stream because I didn't want to go live right away, and trying to figure out how to set things up. It's like well, I did it.
Yeah, but you waited too long between time we showed you and the time you do it. You got to do it weekly or got to do it monthly or whatever at least. That way you don't forget. And you need the watch hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm at 1,600.
Yeah,
we're only at 572.
Hours like Devil Dog, then it'd be no big deal. But
right. Well, if I was as good looking as Devil Dog, I could have those watch hours, no problem.
Dude, I got on my Facebook today and my cousin posted something. Now I haven't seen or talked to my cousin in years, but it's my dad's brother's son. And as soon as I opened up Facebook and his face come up, it's a spitting image of my dad. Okay. And it's my cousin. And I told my wife, I said, you seen this picture of Cameron, right? And she's like, yeah. She's like, he looks exactly like your dad. I'm like, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah, things are crazy. My wife told me I was sounding a lot like my dad. I'm going like, oh, that's spooky.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. He's my dad's nephew. He's my first cousin and stuff, but he looks identical to my dad. My dad was the youngest of 3 boys. There was my Uncle Sam, which is Cameron's dad, my Uncle David, and my Uncle Sam had a boy and a girl. My Uncle David was the middle one, and he had 2 girls. And then my dad was the youngest, and he had 2 boys. It was kind of weird how that worked out. You know, a boy and a girl, 2 girls and 2 boys. But my dad was the youngest, and my dad died first. And then my middle one, Uncle David, died, and then my oldest uncle died. It went backwards order, reverse order. My dad died at like 66, I think. So, and he died in like 2017. And I'm 50, so I ain't got that much longer to live.
Well,
Please.
if it works out that way, then that means I got another 30 years to live.
Well,
My dad
here's
was
the thing.
95.
Well, here's the thing. I'm expecting my brother. My brother's 3 years younger than me, and I got all my dad's bad genes. The bad vision, the diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, everything else. So I'm expecting my brother to outlive me and everything. My wife don't like me talking about it, but I mean, I got all my dad's bad genes. So, you know, that's where I sit, you know, that's where I believe. I mean, I don't have any problems with it, but
Well, you take care of yourself, you can beat it. Let's see. Heather came in. Hi, Heather.
I'm
Yeah.
not being a downer or anything. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying.
He's just being a Debbie, not a downer.
He's just being a keypad. A keypad, as we call him.
I'm not sad about it or anything else. Hey, Lisa.
Oh, Lisa's back there in the back.
Yeah.
Right there in the shipping department.
Shipping department. I think she's in the kitchen.
No, I want to say hello to Tamara Brown. She's in the chat, and I dropped the link for the 10 color meetup, the Oklahoma meetup.
She was the first one in.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, like Tamara Brown came in.
Yep, she was the first one in.
She was there before I was in here. So I posted.
I was in here before. I was in here before you were in here.
Or you were?
Yeah, I just hadn't typed anything.
Oh, well, I was here trying to figure out how to get into it. That's what I was doing. But hold on, if I click this, maybe this works. I didn't want to say it's click to start the video one. I'm going, well, how do I get the chat? So I was trying to figure out how to get the chat up.
Hey, Jerry, you do realize and know that my phone number is on my about page.
Oh yeah, I know. I probably should.
You could have called me.
I just did this.
His number's really
a
easy.
whim.
His number's really easy. It's 976 chat. It's really,
Actually, it's kind of a Marine Corps dummy number, and it's got a lot of 8 9s in it. It's 893 8989. Well, it's 832 at the beginning.
Did you order that one special?
Well, I asked for a choice of them, and I looked at them and stuff, and the one with the 8 9s was. And if you know anything about the military, the Marine Corps, my service number had a lot of 8 9s in it, so it was easy for me to remember.
so like a Marine, lazy.
So like yeah. Houston has 3 different prefixes. It's 713281 or 832, and I think they got a 4th now, Jesse. I'm not sure, but so my prefix is 832. So 83, okay, 832, 83, and then it's 832, 893, 8989. So it's real easy to remember.
Yeah. Well, my service number was my social security number.
Exactly. Mine was too.
I
didn't want to put that out there, Jerry, but then everybody knows I got like 8 9s in my social.
I don't have a number that duplicates in mine.
And see, that's the thing too, you know, now with all the what's it called? Identity theft and everything else. Marine Corps, well, actually our service numbers back then was our social. Now it's not their social, I don't think.
Oh, really?
From what I heard. Yeah.
Our
No.
service numbers with social and ours. as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Well, me, you, and him are old school, Jesse. I
Yeah.
mean, but the new school, it's not their social no more.
Well, I know on Medicare cards, it was your social security number,
Hey, Heather.
which is crazy.
Yeah, I think they got away from that.
They did.
8 + 9 = 17.
Too risky for, like you said, identifying or identity theft.
Yeah, and you notice that 8 + 9 is 17, and then the 1 and 7 make 8. It brings right back to it again.
Huh.
I'm trying to finish DJ
Hey, my son's on here. Michael Pence is my stepson. He's on here. He's in the army. It just got out of the army.
Okay, so he just got out of the army. So he
Right.
said it's a DOD number now. So it's not his social it's not his social anymore, right?
Right. That's
When
what
he was in. Yeah, correct. Well, see, yeah, ours was our service number, which was also our social security number.
Hey,
So
Nick's
it
been
was-
here hey, Nick, thanks. I appreciate you watching that one. I watched yours and I thought, you did see mine primary for Christmas.
And Susan, where's Susan at?
She's in the other room watching TV, watching us on TV.
Oh, okay. Well,
You say hi to her, she'll hear it, and she may come in here and say hi to you.
hey Susan, how you doing? Just want to say hello because I know Jerry tries to steal the
Okay.
channel show.
Oh, she was on yesterday with oh shoot, I can't remember the name of his name now. She was taped on it for 2 hours. They did an interview.
Can I say something? We have 17 people in here watching and only 10 thumbs up. So y'all don't forget the thumbs up button for one. And number two, if you don't mind me saying this, Jerry, if y'all have an extra device to run somebody's playlist on right now, if you don't mind running Drunken Chefs when you have time, Drunken Chef Barbecue,
Is he
because he's like 200 and some hours away, 208 or something like that. So he's almost there. And he has over 1K.
But it's got to be in the forefront, and it's got to be on
Yep.
a volume of at least one. You can't have
Yep.
it muted. If it's muted, it won't give him credit.
If it's what, Jesse won't give him credit?
It won't give him credit for watch hours if you have it muted. If you have it in the background. It
Yep,
has to be in
correct.
the forefront. It has to be at least volume of one.
Oh,
So
okay.
let me put it this way. If you have a window open with a bunch of tabs, you can't be running his playlist or anybody's playlist on a hidden tab. What
Okay.
you can do is you can run like 4 or 5 different windows on not tabs, but windows on a screen, as long as they got a volume of 1, because each one of those windows on a screen is an active tab. I'll show you if you want to know real quick.
Okay, yeah, I want to see it because I have to know that. Because I ran mine itself,
Okay.
but I ended up. Okay, so I need to click on that, right?
Yep. Click on show.
Okay, hold on here.
Yeah. And
Okay. Now, well,
Infinity and Beyond.
Hold on. Did I run the right one?
What, did I do something
me-
wrong?
No, I did something wrong. It looks like. Give me a second. I actually clicked on the wrong one. Present, share screen. Wait, that's screen 1. That's screen 2 right here. Okay, screen 3 rather. Okay, now share it.
Okay.
That was my bad. I clicked on the wrong one. Okay, see how I'm running you over? I have 2 of you running. I have this one over here running, but it's muted. Okay, see how I'm running? And I have it muted because I'm up on panel because you'll get feedback. So I try to keep it at the lowest volume so there's no feedback. But if you see here how this is a tab, well, if I open up another tab up here at the top,
Right.
okay, and I go to, I'm just going to do somebody that's live right now. Let's say Barbecue Rockstar, okay? Now, Barbecue Rockstar, he's the active tab up here,
Right.
okay? You're hidden. So if I was running your playlist here, it would not be getting credit. But if I pull this here, now this tab's active and this tab's active. So
okay.
as long as both of these tabs have volume, they're both getting
Credit.
credit. And then I can open up 4 or 5 tabs as long as they have a volume of 1, and as long as they're all active over here, they're all getting credit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Yes.
But so right now, all 3 of these tabs are getting active, or they're getting credit. But if I had them hidden one behind another one like this, then they're not getting credit, because this is just the active tab, the one that's highlighted.
And when you bring it down, it opens up a complete different tab. I just realized that now.
Yep. Now they're all active. This one's highlighted, this one's highlighted, and this one's highlighted.
And that's why I was telling you to get the multiple screens, Jerry, because you can do your business over here on one, and then have something playing on the other.
Yeah. See, I got 3 screens, Jerry.
You've got 3 screens. I have 2 screens and a laptop, so I have 3 screens myself.
Oh, I have the 2 screens, and I've got the both of them. I'm just trying to figure out how those work now. So I see that you have to have that second tab like that now.
Mm-hmm.
And Susan's in here now, Jesse. She's probably on her laptop. It says that she's in here, so she may not be in this room. But she's on.
Hey, Susan, how you doing? Just say hello. So, Jerry, you gonna be planting any potatoes this year?
Yes, Susan will be.
When do y'all put your potatoes out? Anytime soon, right?
Well, you have to wait till the freeze is over. So usually isn't
it like in February?
It's supposed to be March 17th is when you're supposed to plant potatoes, but around here, Easter, it never fails. Every Easter we have a freeze.
Yes, we
and
do.
so if you plant before Easter, 99% chance it's gonna freeze off and die.
Yeah.
So we try to wait until after Easter to plant them. And Susan's gonna plant potatoes this year like she did last year in buckets. She's gonna do her bucket.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna try it in the grow bags this year.
Grow bags. Where'd you get those grow bags at?
You can get them on Amazon. Yeah, they're all over.
I saw them in the greenhouse when you showed it, and I
thought they were 5 gallons, 7 gallons, 10 gallons, 20 gallons. You can get whatever size gallon you want.
Susan might buy some of them.
I'm going to try to grow sweet potatoes in the lick tubs that I have.
Jesse, did you get your greenhouse fixed?
No, I'm going to either build another one or purchase another one. But no, the one we got now it's like a spaghetti ball. That tornado just turned it because I had it anchored really well to the ground.
Yeah,
tree ball. They seen those little bitty tiny stakes and I said, no, that ain't gonna cut it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I put rebar in on the ground. I mean, deep, and that thing was just doing all like this, and it was just all mangled up by the time one side got loose, and that tornado just tore it up.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. One of my buddies that live in Pasadena texted me that day and asked if we were all right. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, it hit down by you. Are you okay? But Jesse never even checked on me.
You know what? I didn't have no service. We lost power. We lost 5G. We lost internet. I lost everything for about 30 hours. I couldn't check on them. And
it was headed right to me. It was headed right to me, and Jesse never even checked on us.
No. The only people that checked on us was Barb from Barb's Country Home. Mm-hmm. And Big Mac. Big Mac checked on us, but that was it.
I would have checked on you, but I didn't know that the tornado was that close.
Like online, but as far as calling or texting, it was those two.
Yeah, you didn't call me and tell me there's a tornado out your door, or I would have checked on you.
I didn't call anybody. I was trying to hide myself in the closet.
I thought you were safe from it because you're south of Deer Park, and I'm like, I was worried about myself,
because it came in an angle. If you looked at that drawing I put in my community tab, it came in an angle and it went right by our house. I mean, it was like we were like on the outer bands. Luckily,
hey, Jan.
I mean, like 100 yards away, we got a house with no roof, and we just completely took the whole thing off.
Oh wow!
So I mean, it's like we were lucky. We were blessed. But
I'm trying to read the chat here. Let me say something.
And now we're getting an adjuster to come check my roof.
Oh,
Well, Jamie was waiting because we live in a mobile home, so Jamie was waiting for us to evacuate down to T Rock Vittles and such, which is 3 minutes away. But he has a brick and mortar house, you know. But it was coming kind of right towards us, but it dissipated before it got to us. We got a lot of wind and rain, but no tornado.
Yeah, we got a lot
We're
of
not-
rain right
We're
there.
not used to tornadoes down here, Jesse. We're
I
used to
know.
the hurricanes, man.
But there are a lot of tornadoes that come through here. But it's just that in the 60 years I've been here, this is the first time I've ever been in a tornado. And Lisa's been here 40 years, and she's never been in one either. So, and you know what? When they tell you it sounds like a freight train, it sounds like a freight train coming through. It's like, wow.
When I moved here in 2000,
Daddy, I didn't even know what was happening. I was looking out the window, and you know how you have screens outside your window, and I have those tint screens. The screen was pushed to the glass the pressure was so hard that you could see the imprint of the screen on the glass. That's how close it was. I mean, how strong it was. And there's a gap that wide between the screen and the glass.
when I moved here in 2000, bought the property in 2004. We moved here in 2006, and then in 2008, they had that tornado that went through it came out of came out of Kansas, Oklahoma area, came through. It ran, I don't know how many miles it ran. It must have ran 20 miles. It was a half mile wide. It went to the north of us, just at the road north of us. 86 is one of our crossroads. It went right through there. It tore the corners off of my barn at that end. And it was, all you could see was this solid wall. And it sounded like a freight train, and then too loud. And I had wagons blowing both back and forth, and it was a mess. We had rain going through. I've got these 3 tunnels, I call them, or right outside our house. They're actually kilns from the old Neosho Concrete Company that used to make block here back in 1953 and before. And they left here in 253. The kilns are still here, and Susan and I were inside those kilns because they're I don't know 8 inches thick of concrete, and that's the only place we had to get out of to be sure we were safe. And rain came through those tunnels completely vertical. It just came right on through, right, and it just kept on going.
Yeah.
So it scared us. And a friend of mine lived here for 25 years before that, and he said he's never seen a tornado. And it's just, here we are 2 years after we moved here, and one comes blowing through our place. Yeah, they're a little scary. It was closer to you. One of the stories in Natonia, which is a little town next to us, a village, I guess you call it. She went in her bathroom, and she was in her bathroom. She said that the dogs wanted in the bathroom, and they never wanted in the bathroom before, so she let them in. And she was in there when she opened her door to go out of the bathroom. Her house was all gone. The only thing that was left was the bathroom. Everything else was really gone. So I mean, it's some wind's strange. Tornadoes are strange. They do some strange things.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're okay, Jesse, because I hate to have anything happen, because then I wouldn't have a moderator then.
No, we got Double Dog.
Right.
The backup.
Yeah, So anyways, I mean, what are we doing here?
We've had here where I live, we've had like 3 or 4 tornadoes.
In as long as you live there?
Yes,
Yeah, you're up near Columbia.
correct.
Yeah, that's farther north.
There was one off of 63. I know, and it was at night. Nobody even knew it was happening. And then there was 3 more at a trailer park that's on Highway I-70 and 63.
Why do tornadoes always hit trailer parks?
They aim for them.
They aim for them. Yeah.
Huh?
They put them in areas that aren't really that safe.
No.
There you are, Jesse.
Hey, Susan, how you doing?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, I can't complain.
Jerry was
Thanks for
talking bad
asking.
about you. I wanted to straighten him out right there in front of you.
You keep him on track. You let me know. I'll take care of him later.
He's been slacking, and I tell you what, I'll keep him straight.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for the help.
Okay.
She used all the help she can get with that.
Hey, Rebecca,
Yes.
I don't know if you belong up here. You got Jesse with a beard, Jerry with a beard, me with a beard. You ain't got a beard, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca, just swing your hair over. Just swing your hair over and hang it over your ear.
Show off the neat one. Half the neuter stuff one. And put it on.
No, just swing your hair over and hang it over your ear.
If only you knew.
Oh, no. There's a dark side we don't know about.
You know what happens to women as we get older.
Oh no.
Well, you can't tell, Rebecca.
Okay, fine.
I don't know. Some of these digital cameras you can see pretty good.
No.
Some of these digital cameras are pretty. Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you guys know of a camera that is Wi-Fi adaptable or so I could, not wireless, I could take off of here? Maybe I'll hook into this still or not?
There are a lot of them that are.
I don't want to use my phone. I
Your
hate
cell
that
phone
thing.
works. It's wireless.
I don't like that thing. I did that at the fire hall and had it on there, and I couldn't see what people were saying to me, and I could, of course, I was busy cooking and stuff. But did you watch that live, Jesse?
No, not yet.
All right.
You haven't had a chance to look at it.
See, that's a lot like me, Jerry. I just
Wait a
have
minute.
my.
Wait a minute. You said you were cooking and you couldn't see the chat, right?
Right.
And you're looking for a camera that'll show you the chat?
No, I want a camera that I can take around the property, so I could, take off here and I could walk around the property and not use my phone.
Well, yeah, they sell a bunch of digital cameras that are Bluetooth compatible, wireless.
I gotta go find one.
Yeah, just go to Best Buy and what you want is you want to get a vlogger's camera.
A
Something
vlogger's
you
camera.
use for vlogging, yeah.
Well, see, that's like me, Jerry. I just have my webcam here and I have my phone that I use. And now I'm having problems with my phone connecting and downloading the videos to my computer to where I can edit it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been wanting to get me a GoPro or some kind of other camcorder kind of thing or whatever to where I can.
I have a GoPro, but I don't like the sound that it. I mean, this camera here does just as good.
Camera.
Okay.
And I have a GoPro both. I got a GoPro and camera both. I've got the new GoPro.
Well, then you don't like use your GoPro to walk around?
You can't do it Bluetooth as far as I know.
Yeah, so what you can do is you can
GoPro is that the 10 or the 11 or what?
It's the 10.
You can download the digital information just by removing the card and putting it on your computer.
Yeah, it's a 10. See.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've done that, Jesse, where I'm actually making movies, but I just wanted a camera that I could take out in the living room, and Susan and I could do a live from the couch.
Okay.
Right now I don't know if you can tell. I have my computer set up in my bedroom.
Jerry, your GoPro 10 does have Bluetooth. So if your because I just looked it up. So if your computer has Bluetooth, you should be able to connect those there.
All right, I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I'd have to figure that out then.
Well, you can do a test live. You can do a private live. You don't have to go live to everybody. You can do a private live with David Dog or anybody, and you can do that test on a private live. So
yeah, that's why I'll have to try that out. So that way.
Now, David Dog, do you have a Android or do you have an iPhone?
I have an Android. I wouldn't have an iPhone.
Yeah, can you with an Android? Can you do AirDrop? Because we can do AirDrop with
I had to. That's how I had to get it off. I had to do it to iCloud or not iCloud, but the cloud or Dropbox or Google Cloud or something like that. I had to drop it in the Google Cloud and then on my computer pull it down. But I still haven't messed with it that much, and I got to go find it and stuff like that. Well, actually, I think Jamie did it. I did it too at the same time, or a little bit.
Eddie,
before,
is that your iPhone or is that a Android?
No, I have an Android.
Okay,
Mine's
so you're
not-
the same as I do.
Yeah, so mine's an iPhone, and what I do is I'll take a video and then I airdrop it to my download file on my computer, and then from there I can move it to any folder I want to put it in.
Yeah, see, I don't have Bluetooth on my computer, so I got to put it in Google Drive or Google something or other, whatever, to pull it off.
Probably Google Docs.
Yeah, Google something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, what I've done with ours is Susan will do videos on her phone and send them to me, and like Short Shield did that. And I just upload them from my phone shorts to YouTube and Shorts. But if it's longer, she can messenger it to me, and I can pull it onto the computer, and then I can import it into the videos. So she messages it to me. She can, I don't know how long. I think up to 5 minutes. She can messenger a video part.
So Jerry, what camera are you using right now for your live? What's the camera that's pointing at you now?
This is my Logic camera. That's
So it's a webcam.
yeah, it's a webcam.
Okay, so it's not the one that's on your computer.
I don't have one on my computer.
No, I know
I'm on
that. Like a laptop has a built-in
right.
camera.
I don't have that. This is a regular desktop unit.
An external. Yeah, you have an external.
And then I have a camera, and then I've got the 2 monitors, that I've got up. Nothing has a camera in it except for just this Logic camera that I bought, webcam.
Yeah.
So, and then I have my doing video. I use this this Sony that I bought, and I really like this camera. The only thing about this camera is that you can't detach the lens and put a bigger lens in it. So, but I really like this, and this has the windsock. It's funny, Susan we were out there moving cows one time, and this windsock got knocked off, and she didn't realize it. And when we walked back later, I said, "What's this thing?" Pick it up and say, "Hey, that belongs to the camera." Well, when I edited the video, you can actually hear the difference of the windsock being there or not being there. It was very interesting how much that little thing there makes a difference in the sound.
Yeah.
But then I bought the GoPro 10, so I can do both of them. It's just that sometimes it seems like they're more of a pain in the butt to try to get them to match up or something.
My GoPro does excellent pictures. I don't like the sound because it picks up every little cricket, every little sound, and sometimes it's too good. If you
Too
will.
sensitive.
It's too
Well,
sensitive.
Which GoPro do you have, is it, Jesse?
I got the Hero 6 Black.
I don't know what that one is.
Right
So
behind.
this is the 10, and
I got it right here.
there's so many things on it. I need to go watch a YouTube video on how to figure out how to work the dang thing because there's so much going on with them.
I have the Hero 6 Black.
See, it looks the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the 10.
It's exactly the same, only a whole lot different.
Yeah, a lot different.
Yeah.
I didn't know this had Bluetooth on. Now I'm going to have to figure out how to use the Bluetooth. I can barely have figured out how to use this as it is. Seems like every time you push on a button, something else wants to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta know how to maneuver that menu.
Yeah.
I end up using an iPad for my videoing. It's an
Yeah,
app. An
I
app.
know a lot of people using the iPad. I'm glad I don't have an iPhone and iPad and all that stuff. It just, I use Filmora to do my editing, and I really like it. And to me,
You
it's
like
more-
Filmora? I didn't like
I loved
Filmora.
it. I loved it.
I hated Filmora
Why?
because I bought the perpetual plan and then it wanted to charge me for all the cool stuff. Like the day that I bought it, okay, I created a video or whatever, and then the very next day I uploaded the video, and then it charged me $22 more because I didn't understand that the little diamonds or whatever was an
Yeah.
extra charge and stuff like that. And then my wife gets a charge on the card or whatever, and she starts yelling at me, "I thought you just paid for this, blah, blah, blah," and everything else. So all the cool stuff on Filmora, they want to charge more for. And then
I pay a $20 a month fee for it.
and then
Yeah.
Webb's Web, Ralph got me on DaVinci. And dude, you can do just about anything. DaVinci's free.
I didn't.
DaVinci.
I bought the paid version of DaVinci. So
I want to buy the paid version eventually, but it's $300. Oh yeah, I use DaVinci for freaking everything. There's only one thing so far that I need the paid version for, and that's where you can take a picture out of the background. Now you can do it on green screen on the free version, but if it's like just a video and you want to take a silhouette out of the background and put it on another background or something, then you need the paid version. So that's the only issue I've ran into so far in the free version of DaVinci.
Wait a minute. You want to take the background out of a video or out of a
Yeah.
picture?
Yeah, like no, out of a video. Okay, so say you're right there and that's a video. If I wanted to take your silhouette out of the background and put it on another one, on the paid version of DaVinci, I can take the background away and take you and put it on another picture. But on the free version, you can't do that.
Right.
So that's the only issue I've ran into on the free version. Not everybody would be doing it or not, but I love DaVinci. Ralph got me started on it.
Now you can go look and check it out.
Have you checked Canva?
Well, actually, I use Canva a lot.
Canva has a background remover, but I think it's only for pictures. I don't know if it does it for video.
Yeah, that's only for pictures, I think. And then the second thing in Canva is I only have the free version of Canva, and Webb's Web got me on Paint Shop Pro because it does the same thing as like Paint 3D, and because I was using Canva and Paint 3D, and so now with Paint Shop Pro, now I might have to buy the version once the trial's over, but it's only $80. But the Paint Shop Pro will do what Paint 3D does and Canva does. So
once the trial is over, does it matter whether you're guilty or innocent?
I don't know. I haven't got through the trial yet. I probably got like 11 days on the trial. 30.
When I started off, I used AVS.
Is that a boxer? Yeah, it is a boxer.
That's
hey there.
That's Ace.
He's an older one, ain't he? Ace is an older one. How old is he?
I think he's 11.
Yeah.
He's
starting to really show his ray. How about you?
Yep. In his face. Yep. My brother had a boxer.
Yeah.
Hey, Ace.
Hey, Devil Dog, how's Gary getting by since he lost his dog?
He's all right. I mean, he put a video up the other day that had Bella on there. He's actually lost 2 dogs. He lost Lulabelle, and then I gave him Nicole, and then Bella, the black one puppy that she was like 5 months old, 6 months old. She got out of the gate and somebody hit her with a vehicle, and his neighbor. Yeah. And so, I mean, but he, I think Lulabelle hit him worse than Bella did because he had Lulabelle all her life, basically.
Right.
And Bella was, it hurt him and stuff, and he teared up a little bit, I think, whenever he dropped a video with Nicole and Bella the other day, and he didn't realize Bella was on there.
Yeah.
But he's okay.
Wow. Yeah, because these dogs, they're like family. Ours is. It's like family.
Yeah. We just lost Max, our wiener dog. He was out outside, and as soon as I let him out there, and I guess he wandered out in the road, and somebody hit him.
Wow.
Well,
so
the thing is
stop or you hear no squealing or nothing. Just I tell you what, this road I'm on, people hit animals, I think on purpose.
Yeah, well, Gary thinks his neighbor said that who hit Bella was a white truck, and I think they said that they think the truck did it on purpose. Swerved.
I think they do too. When we first moved here, this property was just covered in ticks. You walk across the property and your legs were black with ticks climbing up, sea ticks, egger ticks, all kinds of ticks. So I got a friend of mine said, hey, I've got these guineas. Why don't you hatch out a bunch of guineas? So I hatched out 100 guineas out of his incubator and brought them all over here and dropped them off, and then cleared out the ticks like crazy. But then I started losing guineas on the road left and right. People were, I don't want to hold it. These guineas can't be just out there and stand there. And, and then I noticed people are trying to hit them. So we lost a lot of guineas to the road. We lost guineas to the owls. I don't have no guineas out here now at all. I just have the chickens. And chickens are a little bit more, I would say, not faster, but a little smarter about they hit a vehicle, they run away from the road. Where the guineas would just keep on going. But I had a bull get out that a guy almost hit in the middle of the night because the bull was trying to get back in, and he just missed him. I said, well, you would have hit him, it probably would have hurt you bad because he's a big bull. And
1,000-pound bull, it's going to do some damage to your truck.
he's 1,700 pounds.
Or 17.
So, you hit him, and you're going to know you hit something.
It's like hitting another vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but I've had 2 dogs hit on the road. Some chickens have been hit, and I couldn't tell you how many guineas been hit. It's ridiculous. And then, Susan and I were raised differently. We were raised where, you see an animal on the road, you don't hit it, you try to avoid it. I mean,
Okay.
I avoid squirrels.
Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. I agree with that. Yeah. I try to avoid squirrels or any kind of animal on the road and everything else. But here's the thing. In our neighborhood, my son was driving his little Ford car. It's a little one. I don't know what it's called. There was this couple dogs, 2 or 3 dogs, and he was driving down the road, and these dogs ran at his car, and he slowed down to miss them and was honking the horn and everything else. These dogs, one in particular, freaking was biting his car, ripped the license plate off, put teeth marks in the fenders and everything else. And that's an exception. I'm like, Andrew, if something like that happens, hit the gas, run over him, because his car had significant damage from this dog. The dog put holes in the license plate, the metal license plate, because it was, yeah.
Yeah, there's always exceptions. Susan hit a dog one time that ran out right in front of her. She was going down the road, and she stopped, which is that, I understand if somebody hits anything, but if you hit a dog or a cat or something, you think you at least stop and look to see if there's somebody around that you could say, hey, I've hit your dog, or something.
And here's the thing. There's certain dogs that'll chase cars, but that's the extent of it. They'll just run along it and chase it and everything else. But when a dog physically attacks your car, that's something else. You don't sit there and let it just tear up your car. You freaking hit the gas and run it over if it don't move.
I'm pretty good about dodging, cats, dogs, snakes, deer, or whatever else animals, raccoon, whatever. The ones that I can never dodge is those freaking potholes.
Those potholes, they jump out there in front of you.
My wife said the only hole in the road, and you got to hit
it. Hey, Brett, how you doing?
Yep, that's right.
That's the only animal I can never miss. I always hit that sucker dead on.
Well, my wife has even had, and now she didn't hit it; it hit her. A vulture. She was driving down the road, saw the vulture on the side of the road, slowed down and moved over, and it took off and ran right into the passenger window, smashed right into the window. She slams on the brakes and looks back, and this vulture gets up and just shakes its head a little bit. She calls me, a vulture. I just hit a vulture. I said, when you hit a vulture? Well, it actually hit me. And I said, really? And she said, yeah. I said, did it kill it? She goes, no. She said, it just shook its head and took off. But I thought it was going to break the window. It hit it so hard.
It did that Roadrunner Coyote move. What just happened?
It was, and the vultures are big. We get the vultures here in the summertime, and then as soon as it starts getting cold, the vultures leave and the eagles come in. And I could take you to a field probably right now that's probably got 50 or 60 eagles sitting in it.
Jerry, say hello. Did you say hello to Heather Landstrom?
I said hello to Heather a while back. I mean, she's probably talking to me, but I haven't been able to say hi to her again. But
I just saw where she said hello.
Yeah, I said hello to her when she came in originally. I actually texted to her. I wrote it in there. That's when I was paying attention. It was only just me. So. And then I've got Tiny Farm Nuggets. That's somebody I don't know, I don't think.
That's Brett.
That's Brett.
Brett.
It used to be Butt Nuggets home. Yeah.
Butt Nuggets.
Oh, hi, Brett. I'll have to write this stuff down so I can remember who it is.
Yeah,
That's how-
you got to keep a spreadsheet. I keep a spreadsheet on everything. And
Well, I've been keeping it for everybody's address. I sent cards to
Really?
names and try to keep
Jesse,
everybody's names right.
Jesse, it makes it easy on you with me having my name in the
Oh yeah, it
title.
always makes it easier when the names in the like mine. Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa. Nobody
And
ever.
you're the Lisa, right?
No, yeah.
We already know who the boss is.
Jesse,
The ones I get confused on. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Rebecca.
why don't you tell them what I won yesterday?
No, because then everybody else is going to want it. Yeah. So let me see. It was
Grace and Fire.
no, yeah, it was Grace and Fire, but the person who bought it was Homestead in the Woody. So Homestead in the Woody was on Grace and Fire's live yesterday. So were we, and she purchased a 4-pack of Miss Lisa's jams from Lisa and donated it to the live. And guess who won? I'm not going to tell you, but it reminds me, touched by.
Hold on 1 second.
Really?
Yeah, so she won the pack.
Well, I want to know, Jesse, did you get your ticket? Did you get your lotto ticket?
I did. It did. Well, last night nobody won. Nobody won. It's up to 700 million now.
Is that the one that was at
That was last night, Monday night.
let's see, hold on, there's a date on here someplace.
Powerball.
The 28th, right?
Yeah.
No, that was Saturday.
No, last night was the 30th. It's the one for the 30th at Powerball, not the Mega.
Okay. The Powerball is what I'm talking about.
That
I
one
got
was last
my
night.
ticket from Saturday. That
Well,
was the 28th.
nobody won it Saturday. Nobody won it Monday.
Okay, well, I bet you I might win $1 or $2. I bet.
You might, but nobody won it because
So means that guy will get another ticket then.
yeah.
So 700 million, huh?
So, yeah, something like that. 700 million.
And all I want is one.
Yeah.
1 million. Don't need more than one.
So Jared, if you don't mind me saying on your live here, announcing that we are putting together a cruise, an Alaskan cruise for July of 2025. If there's anybody interested, we're trying to get interest first so that we can go to the. We've been talking to them, but the more we go to them with this, with a number like 40 couples, 20 couples, 10 couples, whatever, the more we can get, the more clout we have at getting lower discount prices. Because if you've never been on a cruise and you want to go on a cruise, the Alaska cruise is probably the best one to go, I think. I mean, we're here now. Europe's different, or Hawaii's different, but within the Americas, the Alaska cruise is the best. And we've been on 5 cruises. Actually, Lisa's been on 6. I've been on 5. So this will be my 6th one if we go on another Alaska cruise. It's the best. The best time is it's the best way to spend 7 days with not having to do nothing but eat, sleep, and relax.
Well, and I've been on 2 cruises, and Susan's been on none. But my cruises were paid for by the U.S. government. So
you mean they're actual like Carnival cruises? Oh, those kind of cruises. No, yeah, no. These aren't Navy.
Yeah, those are the ones you just go out there and burn oil and wonder what the heck you're doing out there.
Those are the 3 hots in a cot, and then you got to go to work.
Yep. So, anyways, we're going to that cruise, and we were supposed to go on a cruise this March, and Susan and I started talking about it. Well, it really wasn't. It was a Bahama cruise. Easy for me to say. And then through Norwegian, and we decided, well, we really didn't have the cash. We might have to buy hay, which we ended up doing.
Yeah,
buying hay. And so we decided this cruise, the Hawaiian cruise, would be better. She contacted Norwegian and found out if the money we deposited, because you don't get your deposit back, but the money we deposited, if we can use it towards the Alaska cruise, if you guys decided to go with Norwegian. And they said, oh yeah, we had 3.5 years or something like that to be able to roll over to another cruise. So we're going to roll that into that cruise if you guys go to Norwegian.
Yeah, and we're trying. Here's what we're trying to do. So we don't know which cruise line we're going to go to, but we have been talking to one. And what we want to do is we want to try and get the cruise line to give us 1 or 2 fares paid for, so that we can use them as a giveaway.
That'd be cool.
We'd love to give away a cruise to somebody who's interested in going, but by way of a drawing. So if we can do that, that would be awesome. And then one cruise line we talked to, and I ain't gonna say who it is yet because we don't want to announce anything yet. But one cruise line is offered for every 10 couples or 10 rooms that we book, they'll give a different perk.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
How many different perks? I mean, what are the different perks? Rooms and
well,
what else?
there may be the drink package. There may be what do you call it? Like a step up on your room. Yeah. There may be, I don't know what else. What other kind of perks? Maybe they'll give a partial payment on your airline fare, whatever. Because we're going to be going out of Seattle and see where Urban American. I'm not sure.
Yeah, she's asked. We're going out of Seattle, going to Alaska.
Yeah. So if it's Julie, yeah, we're gonna be going out of Seattle, and it'll go from Seattle. It goes to Ketchikan, from Ketchikan to Juneau, from Juneau to Skagway, and then back to British Columbia, Victoria, British Columbia. Where's my camera? Right here.
Right there, yeah.
Right there. Victoria, British Columbia, and then from Victoria back to Seattle.
I was in Juneau one time for 14 days. A friend of mine that I met down here, actually was in San Diego. I used to duck hunt. I met him. He was San Diego duck hunting, and I used to take him out with me down. And when he would come down here, we'd take him out and duck hunt. I went up there and spent 14 days with him and duck hunted up there. And if you look at my background, you can see a few of the ducks that I brought back from up there.
Wow.
Did
you ever take that Juneau Skycam?
No, I never took the Juneau Skycam, but I did.
Oh my
His house was where you could walk out the back and you can look and see the
I mean,
the ice. What do you call those? The ice, where the ice is sitting there. The
icebergs?
No, not iceberg. The
glaciers.
Glaciers. Yeah, he had a glacier where you could see out his back, and you could sit there and watch it. And you see, it was far enough away you could see the ice fall and see the water come flying up, but you couldn't hear it. So it was pretty cool.
I mean, this thing takes you up so high on this little mountain. I call it a mountain. This mountain that when you look down at the ship, it looks like a little VW. I mean, that's how big, that's how far up you are. And it's you don't have to do no climbing. You go up all the way to the top. They got a shop up there. They got some place to eat. They got an eagle's nest. And I swear it's the size of 2 Volkswagens.
Yeah, they're big.
Together, an eagle's nest. And they have an eagle up there in a cage that doesn't fly for whatever reason. And so you can see the wingspan. And I swear that the wingspan's probably 12 foot across.
Yeah, they're big.
Those eagles are huge. So,
and I was in Nome for 18 days. A friend of mine that I used to be in a gold prospecting club in San Diego, and my name's on 7 claims still out there.
Now that's what I want to do. I want to do some gold panning or something.
I can teach you the gold pan really easy, but it was I went up there to to Nome, where she had their claims, and she had me come up there. She paid for my airline to come up there, and I stayed with her for 18 days, and I was up there from the middle of June or the end of the June to like the 4th of July, I think it was when I came home, like that. But I was there for the longest day of the year, which is June 22nd, which is kind of cool. And the sun never sets; it just goes all the way around, the outside of the city, just right above the skyline, And I helped her set up a thing that she said there was cruise lines coming in, and they would come off and do their excursion, and we help them pan, and I helped to teach them pan there.
Yeah.
I wish we were getting one that goes to Nome, because Nome is pretty cool. There's no trees up there.
Could you see the northern lights from up there?
Not really, because it's during the summer months.
Oh, okay.
So it never got dark. I mean, it really, the whole time I was there, it never got actually dark.
Real dark, yeah.
Yeah, it would go to dusk and stuff, but then you see the sun, it go down, and then a couple hours later we come back up, and then the one time it just went all the way around, straight around the horizon. So
so if we can get we went, the one we went on was Princess. When we saw Princess was there, Carnival was there, Norwegian was there, and even Mickey Mouse, the Disneyland cruise. Yeah, the Disney Cruise Line was there. There was several other ones. I can't remember the names of them now, but they had like 4 or 5. I mean, all at the same time at one pier or one dock. And the thing I loved about the Alaskan cruise, other than maybe a Caribbean cruise, is there's always something to look at on either side of the boat. You're surrounded by mountains, right? And on a Caribbean cruise, you can sail for a day or 2 days and see nothing but flat water. I mean, just all
Right.
you see water for miles.
Well, when I was there in Juneau, he took me out duck hunting in the morning, and we drove out this boat area. And he said, "Well, park the boat here." He says, "Get up and go out there and hunt that pier, that rock area. I'll go scare the ducks of the boat, and as they fly by, you can shoot them." I said, "Okay, fine."
Right.
So I'm standing there. He's like, "Don't let the water get behind you." And I said, "What do you mean get behind me?" He goes, "The water will start coming up real fast. Don't let it get behind you. Be sure you just keep moving higher and higher." I said, "Okay, fine, I got you." So I'm out there, and within 3 hours, the water started raising up, and I started moving back, and there's this peninsula out there. I started climbing it, and the water's coming up like inches every couple of minutes. It was just rising inches. If you look down, you're dry. A couple minutes later, your feet are in water. You go, "Oh, I better move." I ended up getting on this peninsula that was just big enough for me to stand on, and I thought, if this water comes up any higher, I'm going to be in trouble. And then he come buzzing by with the boat and said, "How you doing?" And he goes, "I've been picking up the ones you've been shooting." I said, "Okay." I said, "But what do I do when this water gets a little high?" He goes, "Oh, don't worry. It won't get any higher than you're at. You're good." I said, "Good thing." It's besides that, you're a diver. You know how to swim. I said, "Yeah, but I don't want my gun getting wet."
Well, you didn't bring your floaties?
They didn't bring me floaties. No, I had all my gear on and stuff, But I
Hey,
ended up
Randy's in the chat. Hey, Randy, how you just want to say hello?
Yeah, Randy said, "Wake up! I'm not asleep. I'm working on something."
Yeah, you had your head down.
Very outlaw. He's here.
So,
Yeah.
so where would
Anyways,
be the best place? Within those places that I told you, where would be the best place to go looking for some gold, a gold excursion?
any place there.
You can.
Ketchikan should have a gold excursion in it because they've got gold. I mean, any place up there that has a stream, you can find some gold in it as long as you're not on somebody's claim. But I don't know what they have. I didn't do any gold prospecting in Juneau, and I had not been to Ketchikan. I've been to Nome, and then I went to a town that's up past the Arctic Circle. I was there where I got my Arctic Circle certificate. Crossing over to Arctic Circle, you get a certificate. And I was up there, and I can't remember the name of that little town, and that was our village. That was towns, they were villages.
Right.
And Nome, of course, Nome's is known for gold. I mean, you can go out the beach and dig up sand right there and find gold. I don't know if you can do that. I'm trying to think of, I don't remember a beach in Juneau. All I remember is rock.
Yeah.
All over Juneau. So, and I know that Juneau is landlocked. You can't drive out.
Then probably Ketchikan or even Skagway.
Yep, Skagway would definitely have it.
Train ride. You got to take the train ride when you go up to Skagway because it's an awesome ride, and it's on an old steam engine, just like they would in the 1850s.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool.
It is amazing. I mean, all the cars, the old 1850s cars with the switchback seats, the ones that switch from one way and then you're coming back the other way, you switch the seat.
Oh wow!
The back, switches so you can go. You're always looking forward, and you see Bear up there, and a lot of the old mines that were what people did back in the old days. Is amazing. In fact, you go all the way into Canada, and then it brings you right back.
When I was in Nome, we had Moose with two of her babies come running through the camp there, and she's big. Mooses are big, man. Well, and then we had muscots all over the place. And then one night, I remember one night I went to bed, and I actually slept in a little camper shell, and I was sleeping in the camper shell, and I got up the next morning, and all around the place, every place you looked, there was nothing but hoof prints from the reindeer that came through. They came through in the middle of the night. A herd of them came through, and they were either I was really, really, really tired and I didn't hear them, or they were real quiet, one or the other.
Right.
But I remember it was interesting because you have to put tinfoil over your windows if you want it to be dark, because it was not dark.
Yeah, because it doesn't get very dark. Yeah.
So that was the vacation I went on my own and Susan stayed home. It was probably one of the best vacations I've ever been on my entire life, going up there to Nome.
Yeah, so that's why we're trying to put a little a trip together for anybody who's interested. And if you are interested, please send me or Scott from Rambling with the Brums an email saying that you're interested, and we're trying to get those numbers up so that we can.
Everybody who knows we should go.
And it's several years away. 2025. So you got time to save if you want to save money to spend. And you know, you don't have to pay for it all at once. You can pay for it all
Full
over.
blown country. That's Pooch.
Full blown country is Pooch, yeah, and Pretty.
Pooch, she's in there.
And down home is Zombie.
Yeah, but what's his real name? He doesn't go by Zombie, does he?
Well, it used to be Zombie Prepper.
Yeah, Zombie Prepper, but
Yeah,
he lost that channel.
I do know his first name, but I don't know if he wants me to give it out.
Oh, I don't think he cares.
No,
Do you care, Zombie, if I say it?
Anyways,
so what's next for your channel? You got something big coming up?
working on a video right now where Susan was out feeding the animals this morning. I posted a video the other day where I gave the baby goats their ear tags and their shots, and Susan was, she was her rare form telling me that I was doing it wrong.
Oh, of course.
You're
never going to do it right.
And I just, I told her I've been doing it this way I've been doing it, and that's why I'm going to keep doing it. So,
yeah.
She just stuck her head and said,
she don't believe you.
well, and then, but I am working on one for that. I was thinking about doing a live where I would tell why I'm in Missouri, how we got here, why we got here.
You're gonna do a live?
Yeah,
rather than a video.
I can do a video.
Why don't you do it as a premiere? You can do it's where you premiere it and then you're talking to the people in the chat.
I could do that. That's an idea.
Showing the video. Now, here's the only thing I don't like. The only thing I don't like about premieres, this is me personally, is whenever you do a premiere, people are watching and they're chatting and you're communicating in the chat while the video's going.
Right.
Once it's over, there's not that many people come back and watch it.
Right.
Whereas if you put a video up, they're going to watch it and comment.
I'm back. Yeah.
And if you do it as a premiere, then all your comments are in the chat. Not necessarily.
I'm just thinking of different things to do. I'd like to know. Excuse me. I'd like to know how many people want to see my recovery of my knee surgery after June 13th. Not see the surgery.
I don't even want to hear about it. I tell Chuck, I say, you start talking medical, it's adios for me, Bubba.
No, I mean, after I'm home here recovering, because I can't.
It don't matter. I don't talk medical stuff. I don't even talk about pulling Band-Aids. No.
Yeah, you do. You tell me how to pull a Band-Aid off.
That's all I said. But after that's it. I don't talk about nothing else. Nope. I'm a wimp when it comes to medical stuff.
You're like my son. They don't want to talk about anything like that.
La 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 la.
Well, I just thought, when I'm not going to be able to go outside. I'm going to have to stay basically in bed with my leg up for 30 days. Basically, I can get up and walk around and go to the bathroom a little bit, but I can't spend any prolonged time on my leg. Can't sit in the tractor. Can't sit in the mule. Can't go rides in the car for more than 15 to 20 minutes. So
are they going to give you a little machine to work your muscles?
I don't know. They have not told me yet.
Well, make sure, because your insurance if your insurance covers it, you might as well get it, because
VA, the VA should pay. If VA pays almost everything.
Well, I should know, but I don't know if they cover that. But Lisa got it, and it definitely helped her with her
difference.
Yes. Oh yeah, because if you're just sitting there, whether it's laying down or if it's propped up or bent or whatever, and you're not working it, this thing kind of just does the work for you, and it keeps those muscles limber. It keeps those tendons and everything from shrinking up. It just makes it working your leg for you, because you can't get up and work it because you just had surgery, right? So even though
have that machine, Does she still have it, or
they bring it as a kind of a rental, and it's covered by your insurance. And when you're done with it, you send it back. Yeah, but they bring it to your hands.
I'll have to find out. I don't know. They haven't told me that. The doctor came in and told me he was going to do my leg, and
it's basically a therapy. It's a therapy machine. So basically, what it is.
Oh, they told me they were going to send the therapist to the house. So we'll have to see.
Yeah.
But I won't be able to. I'll Susan said she's gonna have to sit on me because I'm not gonna be able to stay, laying down very long like that, And I won't take the pain pills.
Why not?
I'm against
Oh,
that thing.
You will. Well, you'll take a pain pill for that. I guarantee you.
Yeah, we'll have to see it. I'm one of those people that I rather have the pain than have the chance of getting addicted to some kind of painkillers.
The thing about pain is that it promotes not good healing. When I had my knee surgery done, I had a block that they put on it. Trust me, I was very happy that they did, because what they did is not a replacement. It was realigning my bones. So doing what they did is having that block definitely helped. And I'm usually not a person that takes a lot of ibuprofen and things like that, but I definitely did with that one.
Well, ibuprofen's not a problem.
Yeah.
I don't want to take oxycodone and stuff.
Yeah.
So we had a guy that I worked with, and he had an accident. He ran into somebody, rear-ended somebody, and he slid into the dashboard. His knee did, right? They slid underneath the column, right? Messed up his knee really bad. Well, they did surgery on it, and he's supposed to go do therapy. But he was like you. He didn't want to take no medicine, so he couldn't take the pain. He could not take the therapy pain. I mean, how they work your legs and stuff. He couldn't take it, so he never would go to therapy, and he ended up with a limp. He couldn't never walk again straight because he couldn't take the pain, so it just healed wrong, if you will.
Yeah,
if he'd have taken the pain medicine and gone through therapy, it would have helped, because if you don't feel it, then you'll work those bones, you'll work those muscles, you'll work those tendons. And but now he walked with a cane for the rest of his life until he died.
I plan on doing everything I can because I don't want to. I got in the middle of June. We're talking about hay season, and my son's going to have to do most of it, cutting and raking, so because the doctor won't let me in a tractor for 30 days. So we're looking at the middle of July before I'll be able to get back into a tractor.
You'll be able to help him though, won't you?
Won't be able to do, according to the doctor, I won't be able to stand up on a leg for 30 days. I won't be able to have.
You get you one bullhorns. All right, now I need you to go turn left right there. You can talk to him.
I got walkie-talkies. We got walkie-talkies that we use.
There you go.
So, I'll be able to, walk out maybe and check out how the hay is, because I'll have to look at the hay because he won't be able to tell when it's dry enough to bale it or not. He'll come in and say, "What, is this dry enough yet?" So all I'll just do is walk out or have Susan ride me out there after the grass been cut and check it real quick. Say, yeah, go ahead and break it and bale it.
Yeah, don't they have a meter that you use to check?
They have they have a hay checker. They call it. You pick it up and put so much in a bucket and stick a rod in. It tells you. But I can do it by just picking and twisting it and tell you, yep, this is good enough.
Yeah.
So, anyways, matter of fact, we just bought a couple more bales of hay this morning, and I have 6 or 8 more coming up on this weekend showing up. We had to buy hay this year, so I'm hoping I can get at least 100 bales to 150 bales for next winter, so I don't have to buy any. It's too expensive to buy.
Yeah.
Hey,
It said she had a hip replacement. Every day I had to get out of bed.
Well, now I've got someone up here with a beard.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, my dad had a hip replacement also, and he said the hardest part of having a hip replacement was actually going to the bathroom because you have to keep your leg pretty straight, just basically standing up, go in the bathroom. That's what he told me was the tough part. That was before my dad passed away 2 years ago. It'll be 2 years this September.
Yeah. Pretty and Pooch says they called it a constant motion machine. That's what Lisa was using, a constant motion machine. Help because she got both knees replaced
At the same time?
No, they never do them the same time. They do one and you do another one 6 months later or whatever. And if it wasn't for that, she wouldn't have been able to walk. Because I mean, that's what helped her stay limber.
I was told I was going to have to have both of them done in the next 5 years. So
Yeah.
I was just be glad to get the one done so I can start bowling again. That's my slide leg.
So what's your bowling score up to now? About 150 now? 160?
It's down to about 180.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
I
You bowl a lot though.
Yeah, I bowl once or twice a week, but I used to have a 210 to 211 average.
Have you ever bowled a 300?
4 of them.
You bowled 4 300s?
Yeah.
Was somebody watching?
Yeah, I got proof. Watch it. Hang on 1 second.
I was like, you got proof? Did somebody watch? I mean, because I can say, yeah, I got 3 hole-in-ones and playing golf.
Hey, I got proof.
And nobody watches it.
See there?
I believe
300.
you didn't have to show me. I believe you.
How much you pay for that, Jerry?
Jerry, you're
I
not
didn't pay nothing for.
even Devil Dog. I'd need to see proof.
You know, it's
Here's
kind of
2 more, Jesse.
hey, it's kind of funny.
Actually,
Hey,
one
it's-
of these legs is the my 299 ring. But
It's
there's
kind-
another 300 ring.
What's funny, Devil Dog?
One of my officers in the Marine Corps, Captain Glassman, he went to college on a bowling scholarship.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Here's
Yeah.
the one that I'm most proud of. It's gold, and it's hard to see, but right there in the corner it has a number 2. I don't know if I get closer out of focus or what.
Second place?
No, it's the second one I did, and I paid extra to have this. Paid $600 extra to have this one made up gold, and it has the 2 on it. So I've done 4 300s and 1 299, which I did last year at a tournament. And when I shot the 299, I was ecstatic about it because I already had the 400s. I've never had a 299 game. And I got really excited, and all these guys walked up and said, "Oh, I'm sorry that you didn't get 300." And I said, "I didn't want 300." They go, "What? What's wrong with you?" And I said, "Well, I've done the 300, but the highest game I had before 300 was 285. I'd never had any 290s. It was either 285 or 300. And I wanted that 299. Well, the association no longer gives out rings for 299s or 298s or anything like that. So Susan went online and found one that for sale, so she bought me a 299 ring.
Oh
I
wow.
that's what the 299 ring is from that tournament that I did. But yeah, I won a couple of local tournaments here. I won one that's in Pittsburgh, Kansas. That their tournament's coming up, and I won that a couple of years ago. It was first place for singles.
Right.
And I've been, bowling's fun. I mean, it's an exercise and it's fun. It's better than golf because you roll the ball, it comes back to you. Where golf, you hit the ball and you have to go down and chase it, and then hit it again and you have to go chase it. Where I rather roll the ball and come back.
Well, yeah, and if you're not very good at it and you start playing that army golf, that's even worse because then you're going left, right, left, right, left, trying to find that ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not into the golfing.
Yeah, I like playing golf.
Yeah, and
It's a gentleman's game.
it's what? It's a what?
It's a gentleman's game.
Yeah, it's a gentleman's game.
You know what golf stands for, don't you? Where the name come from, golf.
I'm
You can look
listening.
it up. You don't have to believe me.
I'm
Golf
listening.
stands for gentlemen only, ladies forbidden. This is back when it first started.
Oh,
It was a club. You know, if you were, no pun intended, it was a club for men to go hit this ball. But that's what golf stood for: gentlemen only, ladies forbidden.
so I believe you. Jesse, I believe you. You would never lie to me.
Not on purpose. I have lied on accident, but not on purpose.
Well, let's see. Well,
You heard it here first. You heard it here first on Jerry Butler Family Farm Live.
What I hear? I was on the phone.
Well, what does BOAT stand for?
Bust out another 1,000.
Yep.
That's every time you buy one.
I've got 2 of them out here. They're aluminum. Well, I'm out here for what? 94 minutes. And
Yeah, I'm sorry I was late, but we were traveling, so I was trying to get back. We got to get back. Jerry C's gonna be on it too.
it's all right. I appreciate you being here. And I appreciate everybody comes in here and watches and talks to me and I really do appreciate everybody. I want to give Rebecca a little bit of chance to recover before she does her live here in 45, a little more than 45 minutes, 55 minutes it is, I guess.
And she's
No,
busy trying to make some potholders that she's behind on.
Is it 4:45 or 4?
Yeah, 4:45
So
Central.
that's an hour and 10 minutes.
45 Central.
Going.
Yep.
So, and we got 8 people still watching. And I appreciate you, Eddie, for.
And make sure when you come to her live, you got to be fully dressed.
I don't have one of them, so I can't wear that.
He's going to eventually get one.
You got to be fully dressed for her live.
I like that blue, Jason. That's pretty good on you.
Well, this is I asked you those colors. Dallas Cowboy colors.
Oh, Dallas Cowboy colors, huh?
Doing great.
Oh, well, then what happened to Eddie? Eddie's got looks like
His Marine one.
That's Marine Corps color, brother.
No, it's not. It's not brown.
Marine Corps.
Hey guys, this piece of wood, I toss it in the yard. Denver and Blue go after it, and they bring it back to me. I say, "Bring it to me, bring it to me," and they bring it to me. And this is the first time that I got both of them to play with something and bring it back to me.
Yeah. But it's almost like a boomerang. You know that. You know what they call a boomerang in Australia that doesn't come back?
What?
A stick.
Stick.
Well, I appreciate you guys coming in here.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna drop down and
Okay.
I appreciate you, bub.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. I
I'll
appreciate
see you again. I'll do another live between now and May.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go by that time. Jerry, who?
Yeah. I'll do another one. Maybe a week or two, but I'll do another one.
Okay.
And hopefully, you get more people than what we have.
Hey, don't do them late night shows like 11 midnight because he's dead out.
Hey, I've tried to be on his show that late. It's hard to stay awake that late.
I know because I'm early.
I only do 2 shows a week. One is Thursday from midnight to 2. That's the Good Cop Bad Dog show.
Yeah.
My other show, ever since I started YouTube, 3 weeks in when I did my first live was Saturday. And I go Saturdays at 7. And I know, and see, here's the thing. That was before I knew Scott. And it was actually Rambling with the Brooms. Now, it was actually somebody else's show. And I don't even know. Maybe it was Daz, I think, before Scott. But I didn't know him either. And when I scheduled my live on Saturday, it was Saturday at 7:40, because the guy that got me into YouTube, he went on at 7, and American Expat went on at 9. So I went from 7:40 to 9 because those were the 2 people that I knew and that I followed, and nobody else was on that time. Well, when me and that person had a falling out that went on at 7, and Gary only does late night shows. Well, I'm like, if I move mine up to 7 Central Time, I'm like, you can go on at 8:30, so it'll be a little bit early, so you can catch some of the crowd that normally don't get to stay up and see you. So my shows have been Saturday at 7. That's Day with the Dog. Saturday at 7. It gives people a chance to come if they want to. And and you're always going to go over somebody or whatever else. And if people wanted to go, and I had a talk with Scott about this. I'm like, dude, when I set my live, I didn't even know you. I wasn't following you or anything else. And he only did it every other weekend anyway. And I've done it every Saturday since. So my 2 shows are Thursday at midnight. Now, Tuesdays at midnight on Gary's channel. And Tuesdays at 8 Central is on DJ's channel. I co-host those, but they're never on my channel. My 2 that I do is Thursday at midnight, and if you can't be there, you're asleep, that's fine. And Saturday at 7. Those are the 2. And now if I go fishing or something, I might do a pop-up live sometime, but that's a special occasion. Those are my 2 times that I go. And
mine are every other Saturday at 5, live at 5. we try to stick to 2 hours, but sometimes it goes over. But we do that every other Friday because
Every other Friday or Saturday?
Saturdays, every other Saturday. And on
Yeah.
the Saturdays that we're not live, that's when Lisa's in the shipping department.
Hello, Roberta. You're coming in all late. We're getting ready to end this thing.
Anyway,
Hey,
so thanks a lot.
Jesse, before you go,
Mhm.
I'm shooting for September. Hopefully, I'll have 1,000 subscribers by September. And we're
Okay.
going to do our 1,000 giveaway.
Okay.
And we're already in the process of getting things picked together and stuff.
Are you on camera?
I would like if you would help me do that giveaway.
No
on
problem.
that.
And we'll also
You-
donate to your giveaway as well.
And
Okay,
I
well,
will
I'd like
also
to do it.
donate.
And I'm sorry,
I'll also donate.
I appreciate that. But I want you to help me run the wheel or type thing, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
So if you don't
And
mind
then-
doing that, I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
and then you'll also need to use the StreamYard giveaway tool as well.
Right. So anyway, thanks, Jesse. I appreciate it.
Hey, before I
Yeah.
leave, I want to say thank you to Devil Dog. Hey, appreciate you helping Charles over at Fallen, Arkansas, because I was supposed to be there, but he planned it the weekend we already had planned for New Orleans, so I couldn't be there.
No worry, I still gotta work on something for Charles anyway. I gotta work on an
I
intro.
was in the middle of the World War II museum when he went live. Oh my God! Let me see if I can sneak on here and try to say hello and stuff. But I appreciate everything you did for him. Helped him out.
No problem, man. I mean, I'm there for people. If they
Yeah, I
need
know
me,
you
all
are.
they gotta do is
Yeah.
email me or call me or text me or whatever.
But
No, I may be giving you a
I tried
call.
to get as far as I could, and I said, if you need help, call somebody like Devil Dog or somebody who's done it, and I'm sure somebody will help you. But it looks like he was able to get on, so that's good.
Thank you very much for coming, Jesse. I appreciate it. Rebecca, I appreciate it. And Eddie, I appreciate you. Another fellow vet, And I don't know my stepson's still on here or not, but he's another veteran. So maybe one of these days we'll have to do a veteran live.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could do you just bring up nothing but veterans.
Yep,
Yeah.
Well, right now we got 3 of them on there: Army, Navy, and Marine Corps.
that's right.
We just don't have Air Force, and usually Air
And,
Force flood my life. I think they like picking on me and stuff.
You
But
got,
Of course they do.
you got your fishing buddy.
The Navy likes to pick on you too.
T-Rock Vittles and such, Mark Kratz, freaking Quint Nelson, all of them, plus there's more that I'm forgetting, but all of them are Air Force vets.
I thought Mark was Marines.
No, Mark's Air Force.
He's Air Force. Okay.
T-Rock Vittles and such, Mark Kratz. Now, Coyote's Navy, but Quint Nelson's Air Force, and there's several other Air Force vets.
What was Pooch? Wasn't Pooch in service?
No, he was Boy Scouts.
Oh, Boy Scout. Okay.
I'm playing. I don't.
Are we sure?
Playing, folks.
So was
He
the
may
Girl
be.
Scouts?
My father was in the Army, and my oldest sister was in the Navy.
Well,
Yeah, I was too chicken to go in the Navy. I said, "There's no way I'm gonna be out there on a boat going."
it's not that
Ain't
bad.
no way.
There's actually a submariner that I just met recently. He was in the Navy, but he was a submariner.
I bowl was a
Submariner, whatever.
Submariner. I
Yeah.
could say something about submariners, but I won't.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go, Jerry.
All right, Jesse, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Have a good, guys.
I'm going to shut this all down. So thank you, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate it. And hopefully we'll get another live going in a week or two. Thanks a lot, guys.
You're welcome.
Hey Jerry, stick around 1 sec
Okay.
when you end it.
Okay. We stick around.
I'm
So
gonna.
when it's in.
It's end broadcast and then end it again. You'll have to press it twice,
Okay.
and then when it turns gray up top, you'll know it's over.
And so I can still talk to you in here then?
Yep. Yeah, it's called After Hours.
Okay.